uh, wishing you a fabulous, fabulous New Year 24, and may all your dreams and plans come true. So, welcome to our talk, the International Student Review. So, today we have, there's so many students complaining about life in Canada, part-time jobs. And remember, guys, it is you who make your destiny, and your efforts will give you the rewards. And today we have the pleasure of inviting one of our students, Ganesh, to the talk. Ganesh is one of our CIP students from Hyderabad. Ganesh, thank you very much for joining our session. As I always say, we don't plan this. If somebody joins, we ask them to quickly jump in for a review. So, how are you doing, Ganesh?
I'm doing good, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And Happy New
Ganesh,
Year.
happy. Yeah, thank you, Ganesh. So, Ganesh, getting back to, can you please introduce yourself uh,
Sure.
and what you're doing now?
Sure. My name is Ganesh, and currently I'm studying in York University as a student. Currently, my course is cloud operations. Prior to this, I have 6 years of experience as a HR. Earlier, I was working for Deloitte back in India for almost 4 years, and I migrated looking for better opportunities so that I can develop myself and my skills as well. So currently, I'm working as a freelancer over here. I do my own lead generation, and I provide services like building websites for businesses and helping them get more leads. And it's like I provide infrastructure to them, and also I try to make them get more business and try to increase their visibility online.
Very interesting transition. So you're from Hyderabad. You applied through CIP for study in York. I remember because Ganesh had a tough journey. His initial study permit was refused, and then we had to reapply, and he was approved.
I had like
Interesting.
two
He
rejections,
was
and
two refusals, and third time it was approved. We didn't give up. He did not give up, and we kept on trying it. So congratulations. And you know like how do you is Canada meeting your expectations? Was it a good idea, good decision to come?
yeah, I would say it's a good decision for me because the thing is, while I was I didn't come as and then I have completed my graduation. So the thing is, I waited some time, I have gained some skills, and it's not only I worked as a HR, I was trying to get a couple more other skills. Not only here, I was working as a freelancer back in India as well, where I was earning equivalent to my salary, whatever Deloitte is paying me. So having additional skills where you can help them work for you while you are providing that skills to someone else, that will help you a lot over here, instead of like okay, uh, you might get a part-time job in sales or anywhere else. That doesn't help you to polish your skills. But if you have any skill where you can trade that for money, you can help polish your skills while completing your studies. So all you need is like get through this educational like student journey.
Very true. And if you are looking at your we all advise international students. Personally, I advise to have 1 or 2 years experience from back home and come here, because it's not only helps you with building up a proper career, but also from the PR perspective, you get additional points for your overseas work experience, Indian work experience. So very interesting, right? You are a HR, but you also had interest in IT, and you were working back home, right, as a freelancer. And then your first program was HR, and second program he has taken cloud. And yeah, so how was your journey with CIP? I think who one of your friends referred you to us, right? If I remember,
Yes,
you were in
Prashant.
the Zoom many times. We have discussed many times with you here. Your journey started with CIP Hyderabad
And
and the
I
Zoom.
remember this
So how was
moment
your
like,
experience with CIP?
so first when I had two refusals, I was very disappointed. So I was like, I need to quit the option Canada and look for uh, like Australia or something, because I wasn't happy with how UK is doing at that time too. So I was like trying to visit your office. So as then I came to your
I met
office,
you,
I
right?
saw
I
you
met you in the
upstairs.
office when I was in Hyderabad.
Yes, I saw you upstairs and I was surprised. So I was in Canada. How was he here now? So that's how I met. And third time, I was like, this time I will get refused for sure. That's what I thought. But ultimately, I got accepted. And the reason I took HR again is okay, I can have multiple careers as an option. Uh, I have experience with web development and I have experience with SEO so that I can jump into digital marketing if I have to. And if I can learn more about HR in Canada, I can have a career pathway to HR as well because I have experience of 6 years in HR. So having my portfolio on web development and SEO also helps me for multiple career pathways. So whatever I want to choose, whatever is available, I can just jump onto it and get started. So that's how my entire career line helped me.
Also, I think, from the perspective of getting your visa, right? Uh,
Yes.
yeah, you have to choose a program which is relevant to your current job and future career prospects, right? So HR was your work experience. You did not have any formal work experience in IT. And you couldn't do that.
Definitely.
So, what? So there are so many people who are complaining, but you are currently a student and you still have yet made, instead of looking for jobs, you created your own based on your skill set, what you had. You created a job for yourself and you are so successful and you are already now thinking of creating a company. You're on a student visa and you want to register a business because you have so many people asking you, right? So how did
Yes.
you do that? Like, you see, are there, like, in your IT industry, in what you're doing, do you see good opportunities in Canada? How has it
Yes, I
been?
do. Because mostly my work is relied on B2B. I don't work on B2C. Mostly I target businesses and I try to provide a service. So as long as businesses are alive and making money, I can make money out of them. If I am able to provide good service and if they like my service and if they are getting more output or more business or more revenue out of it, then they will definitely opt for my service. And one more suggestion I can give is like, okay, as and then I came here, I got started with referrals, but referrals don't get you like so far. The thing is, it will be limited. So sometimes it might be a storm of leads, and sometimes it will be like a desert. So rather than relying on referrals, irrelevant of what skill you have, the only skill that that you need is lead generation. How to talk with the client, and how to convince him or her, and how to make them to get your service. That is the first step foot in the door. After that, like let's say you are into designing, you can design logos or flyers or anything. Even though if you don't know designing, you can at least provide like have 20, 25% or 50% knowledge, get the contract, get it outsourced to someone who is in India, who is like more skilled than you. Having someone known who is more skilled than you, it's not a bad thing. Just get them, put them in your network list, and as and then you have a lead, just contact them, give them the project, and keep a cut of it so that you can handle multiple projects at the same time, and you can make more money. At the same time, you can provide work for some others too.
No,
So
definitely. IT is so huge. You cannot actually be an expert in everything, right? You have to, but you are generating the business. You are the business owner. You're coordinating, and you can definitely outsource it to India and get it done. That's good.
and
It's so important there. It's such a, as I said, it all depends on your skill set and how you work and you want to achieve. Somebody in yesterday or day before yesterday in the WhatsApp posted a message and then exited. He was saying like there are millions of people in Canada who are jobless. All international students are jobless. It is such a nonsense. And here, you are a student. Instead of thinking for $16.50 minimum, you are making 10 times more money what other people are making, right? At least even let's say 5 times more than instead of doing that, right? So there are job opportunities and it is up to you. Remember, important skill sets and how you put yourself, right?
I
So
have this
getting,
one.
yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
In India, we are working, okay, we are doing a job, we are getting a salary, we are spending that, and it's okay for that lifestyle, PPP, price power parity, whatever we have in India, that's working for India. And you're coming here and again you're working here, PPP again, for the living standards of Canada, okay, it's manageable. But if you want to send out some money to India and all, like create your own job if you can't find a job. Utilize some skills or utilize the friend's skills. Like, okay, your friend is good at something. Try to get some leads and make some money out of it. Your friend will get some work too, and you will get some money too. So don't wait for job. At least create your own job. If you're working, doing the same job, doing the same thing that you're doing in India, maybe you might be able to send $1,000 a month in India by cutting all the expenses that you have, all the fun activities that you do. And
Very true.
what
As
is
an
that for?
entrepreneur, you will make much more money than just doing a job, right? That is the
Yes.
reality. And I worked most of my life, I worked as a business owner. Only when I worked in Conestoga and Mohawk College, when I first landed here in Canada, I worked for these institutions. But later on, there is a lot of hard work. I work 16 to 18 hours every day, but there is also a lot of comfort being your own boss.
But the thing is, I would say I haven't slept till yesterday night, and I was waiting for this call. I wasn't able to sleep. I was just working, sitting on my couch over here.
Lot
So
of work, right?
time
I was
is
also,
a lot of work.
yeah, the only thing is weekends, my wife and my kids, they need my time, and it's come to a point where my wife starts saying, "I'll take the phone away if you don't stop." So I only get like one day Sunday, which is for my family or some holidays, and I spend time here. So yeah, a lot of responsibilities as a business owner. So how was your journey with CIP and York University, right? Like it was a struggle, but we are here to support all our students, right? Ganesh has
Yes.
joined us Zoom many times, not just here. He has applied for the second program as well. We discussed many times what would be the GUS program, and then we decided that he should go for cloud. So how was York University and what was your experience? How was your experience studying in York University?
York University is really good. Like, let's say, I mean, people think York University, okay, you are doing co-masters, that's what you think. No, but you're doing continuing studies. Continuing studies in that sense, it means uh, who already has experience and wanted to learn a little bit more and get I mean, continue with their work. It's not like, okay, as your master's, like okay, a 2 years program where you will get in-depth knowledge and taught more about it. So that's not what.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. So
So
Ganesh is
just
studying the postgraduate certificate. It is an 8-month program. It is not
yes,
a master's program. He's doing a postgraduate certificate in cloud
yes,
operations. And one of the big advantages with York School of Continuing Studies is these programs are specifically for people like Ganesh who have completed their bachelor's and they want to get a second education. And many of the teachers, they don't have the faculty. They are not professors. They are industry specialists. Most of
yes.
them are IT people working out there. And I was there last month for before the new year. They had a party. York has great campus. The new building is very good, and it's a great
Ours
experience
is
out
new
there.
building, first floor. The view is literally amazing. And
Right.
why I was saying the earlier thing, because to continue the conversation, most of the students who are coming from other agencies, like uh, other people, like they are saying, okay, it's like a kind of a master's education. You will get to learn more. And a lot of students I have seen coming from other agencies are regretting saying that this is what for I'm paying like $20,000 for 1 year and I'm getting taught for only 8 months. No, bro, you're getting misinformed. You need to be aware of your college, what you're studying, what your syllabus is. You will get to know that as and then you get your, as and then while
Now
you're
that is
up.
what, if you, yeah, Ganesh, that was what I was saying in the New Year greetings as well. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with first one step, right?
Yes.
And in your journey of study abroad, choosing the right consultancy will be the first decisive step because there
Yes.
are more than 20,000 sub-agents in India. They don't have all these agreements, direct agreements, and it has become a student trafficking. Nobody cares. Their job is to get money. They will send you, they will put a picture on the Instagram or Facebook, congratulations, and that's it, right? We are the only agency in India, in Canada, in the world. I'm an RCIC. We don't charge our CIP students consultation fees. And we are here every day to support them from 9 to 8. Anytime, yes, it might be busy. Sometimes they might have to wait because we have many people out here. but we are
Yes,
here to support. We have CIP team members. It costs me at least $250,000 every year to pay salaries to our CIP team. We have about 4 to 5 staff, and also one lead manager. And it is very expensive to support, but we still do it. Other agencies, they don't do it, right?
definitely.
So,
That charges like 30,000 rupees or something.
yeah, for consult, even if you go to a lawyer here for a consultation, 30-minute consultation, they will charge you $100 to $200.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
So
is.
Ganesh, how was your study load? How was your classes and your study load with York universities? How many days did you study? Do you study, and how many hours of classes do you have?
So weekly it was like 4 days, weekly 4 days, every day 3 hours. So uh, the timetable as before you start your classes, before you like when you enroll for the course itself, uh, if you have any particular request, place your request that you need particular timetable. Mine was afternoon. I go early in the morning there. I will sit in the library and I will do my work. And by afternoon, when my class is there, I will just go to class and all the professors that who are teaching who are already currently employees to a particular big company or something. I remember my accounting professor, he's working for EY. He's a senior manager and he's teaching me about accounting. So that is the thing I mostly loved it. Like current HR professor, I don't particularly remember her name, but she's also working in one of the biggest firms in Canada. So all of them are experienced and currently
Is she
working.
Belinda? Belinda?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Belinda. There is one HR professor. Her name is Belinda.
Uh, I don't remember
But
her name.
that's fine. That's fine.
One professor I remember, he's Suyang and Jeff May. Jeff May, he works as a consultant. He is for business communication. Business communication is a boring subject, but he taught it in such a way everybody wants to come to his class. Nobody skips his class at all. And there is no exam. He will assess your whatever you have learned based on how you are presenting it. There will be a presentation which will be dedicated like 20 minutes for your team. 4 members will be team, and everyone needs to give a proper presentation. If not, marks will be deducted.
That's
So
interesting, right?
great way to
So how, yeah, how is the cloud program, cloud operations? This is the new program Reorg started last year. I think you were actually the first batch, right? Ganesh, or before, I take
Actually,
over.
I haven't started yet. I'm in my break.
You'll be starting
I
again.
started from
Uh,
September because
yeah,
you know,
September
right?
was the first
There is
batch.
emergency. I
Yes.
had to go to
Yeah.
India.
Mhm.
So,
So, yeah, overall, are you happy being in Canada? Like, would you go back to India?
I'm really happy. Like once I build my business, I want to go back to India, occasionally come to Canada.
Occasionally, yes. There's a lot of opportunities everywhere. When you have money, you can. When you become a permanent resident, you're a citizen. And especially for some people like IT in Ganesh, right? US is also a big market. So if you're in Canada, you have access to all North America,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So
Uh,
what would be your advice, Ganesh, for all the prospective international students, from India, from our specifically Telugu students, right? What is your advice? Like, are there opportunities in Canada? Is it worth coming to Canada? And how can they be
yes, it
successful?
is worth coming to Canada. Not only Canada, in anywhere, it's worth to go. Don't believe about the news. It's all politicians' game. Ground reality is like, okay, if you're relying on a job and coming to Canada, it depends from season to season. Instead of that, you have like almost 3 months before you come to Canada. Learn a small skill, go. There are a lot of online platforms where you can learn skills. Learn a small skill where you can leverage it and use it and trade it for money to your clients, and learn to start learning about outreach, how you can reach to like a huge amount of people, where you can scrape data from online. All these you can learn from a simple YouTube video. Just search it how to scrape data of businesses like for this particular country. You can find a small YouTube video. Learn these kind of things so that you will be better equipped. And before even you come here, like if you are able to crack 1 or 2 clients, and if you are making like at least $500 to $1,000 in a month, that is way good thing to get started. Like you will have some recurring revenue if your skill is like a recurring skill, and if it is a one-time thing like designing or something, you will already have some leads and you are making some money. So do that thing. Maintain a portfolio where you can showcase your work to your client, because everybody asks, okay, show me your portfolio. Get ready with those kind of things. So you're equipping yourself with skills so that you can sustain yourself anywhere, not only here. If you're a freelancer and able to make some money, you can travel and you can be anywhere. And yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you very much, Ganesh, for joining at such a short notice. And so proud of you. You know, he comes from a very humble background, Ganesh. His brother, his family. He started working very, very early. In fact, he was only, I think, after intermediate, right? After grade 12, you started working, if I remember, Ganesh, right? Or
Uh,
even when you were still
I
younger.
s- I started around my eighth class, eighth standard.
Yes, he
I'm still
started
recovering.
working very early. He comes from a very humble background. His dad had some health challenges, and he was taking care of his families. So, guys, your destiny, your destiny is you make your destiny. And I started CIP when I was only a fifth year student in my university, and since then I have seen ups and downs. I have seen millions. I have traveled to over 30 countries in the world, and I fell down badly, but I got up and I keep on doing it. So we change our destinies, and please don't fall. If you have the skill set, if you have the work experience, don't be trapped by all the social media news out there. Canada is a great country. US is nice, but Canada is safe. Canada has the opportunity to get a green card, permanent residency, compared to the other countries. This is very good, and it's a very peaceful country. So thank you, Ganesh, for joining and sharing your journey with CIP, and my best wishes to you. And
Thanks
hopefully
a lot.
this year will make your business grow tenfold. So congratulations.
Thanks a lot for you. Yeah. Thanks a lot for